Tucked away in a wooded back road in Kent, in southeast England, is a club for model train enthusiasts called the Gravesend Model Marine and Engineering Society, where, since 1953, hobbyists meet to work on their mini locomotives. And even though the trains are small, the work that goes into them is massive.
Most locos to actually build, it takes 5 to 10 years. Some people have been on them even longer than that, 20, 25 years. And it's not only running them, you've got to maintain them. And that takes quite a lot of doing as well.
The club is open to the public on Sundays, hosting birthday parties, charity runs and other events for children.
It's a great hobby to have, because I think a lot of the youngsters that come up here do appreciate what we do. I've got grandchildren of my own, and I know how much they enjoy it. And over the years, I've had 4 engines. Unfortunately, do you want me to talk about the robbery or not?
On February 14th of 2019, the unthinkable happened, and the club would never be the same.
We just sat down to eat breakfast when I received a phone call from Derek, one of our members, who's a dog walker who uses this pathway. And he just said, "Tricia, I'm sorry to have to tell you, but we've been burgled." As we came through the gates, the door to the clubhouse was off its hinges and laying on the ground. Both these containers were open. The debris inside where they'd just gone through everything, broken into the locks where the trains were.
In total, 4 trains were stolen, 2 belonging to individual members and 2 owned by the club itself. The value of the goods was estimated at £25,000.
Letting people know what had happened, calling them up, was probably the worst thing that I've ever had to do. It was horrible. There were tears. They may be grown men, but there were tears on my side and theirs.
When I walked in here and realised that my engine had disappeared, I must admit, at that time, I felt like packing up, to be honest. To have that engine over 20 years and to maintain it and keep it running, it was devastating, really, to be honest, absolutely devastating. And my grandchildren, my grandson especially, because he loved it, and it really upset the young fella, it really did.
The second member whose train was stolen decided to leave the club. He was too heartbroken to continue. Others, like Tricia, focused their energy on investigating the crime.
We now know that the thieves had a van of some sort parked at the end of this farmer's pathway at the edge of his field. They walked down this pathway, cut the farmer's fence, climbed over, which brought them to the back of our containers. On entering, they angle grind through all these hinges. They did this with the same one here, and the last container here is where our 2 club engines were stored.
The police were unable to uncover any additional clues, but that night Tricia received a phone call from a model railway shop in Hemel Hempstead, a town about 90 minutes from Kent by car. A man was offering to sell some model trains from his van, but when asked about paperwork, a requirement for all engines, the man drove off.
It was a matter of seconds, he said, when his helper in his shop came out and said, "You'll never guess what Gravesend Model Marine have had 4 locos stolen." He was gutted. From there, we've had no real leads at all. What we're hoping more than anything is that these people would leave them somewhere, because they can't use them, they can't get rid of them without the paperwork. And to the members, it would be lovely if they were found in a ditch somewhere or a field, anywhere. Even if they're damaged, we've got the facilities where we can repair them. The members were quiet for a few weeks, but gradually we were lifted by the community around us, who decided to do a Just Giving page for us and raise money.
Donations to the club totalled over £5,000, mostly from small contributions by friends, community members, other clubs and complete strangers.
The frowns, the tears gradually turned to smiles again.
We had such support from the community. A lot of us couldn't believe it, because we just saw it as a love of our own. It was like a hobby that just keeps us busy. But when we saw the support from the public, it was just brilliant.
We have bounced back very well, actually. Well, I went out and one of our club members, he had another loco for sale. I said to him, look, if you want to sell one of your engines, I'll be quite happy to buy one off you. I feel a bit sorry for him, really, because the loco he's given me is better than what he's got. And I should think it's quite funny, really.
The culprits are still at large, but the club is as strong as ever, chugging right along with a newly completed expansion of their track.
These people will not stop us, because we love what we do, and that's the truth. And if you enjoy what you're doing, there's nothing better than that. I think that says it all, really.